Hello again. It is so good to have you here. Before we dive into anything today, I want to invite you to do something very small. You don't have to stop what you're doing. If you're driving, keep driving. If you're walking, keep walking. But just for a second, take a slow breath. Feel the weight of your body in the seat or your feet on the ground. Just arrive. Right here, right now. We spend so much of our lives rushing to the next moment, don't we? We rush to the next appointment, the next weekend, the next milestone. But today, I want to explore a simple truth that quietly shapes everything about the quality of our lives. It's a truth that sounds almost too simple to be spiritual. It's this: wherever your body is, let your mind be there too. I know, it sounds like a bumper sticker, but if you really sit with that, it changes everything. Because if we are honest with ourselves, for most of the day, we're split in two. Think about the last meal you ate. Maybe it was breakfast this morning. Your body was sitting at the table. Your hand was lifting the spoon or the coffee cup. Your mouth was chewing. But where were you? If you're like me, and if you're like most people, you weren't really there. You were already at work. You were rehearsing a conversation you need to have later. You were worrying about an email you forgot to send, or maybe replaying a slightly awkward interaction from yesterday. It's like we are ghosts in our own lives. The body is the vehicle, going through the motions, mechanically eating, driving, walking. But the driver, the mind, has abandoned the car. The mind is time traveling. And we wonder why we feel this subtle, low-grade exhaustion by 2 p.m. We usually think we're tired because we have too much to do. And sure, life is busy, but often that exhaustion isn't physical. It's the friction of being in two places at once. It's the tension of the body walking in one direction while the mind is sprinting in another. That internal tug of war drains your battery faster than any physical labor ever could. So what's the alternative? It isn't about adding a new chore to your list. I'm not asking you to sit in a lotus position for an hour a day. This practice, this art of coming home, starts in the microscopic moments of your normal, messy day. It starts with the dishes. Next time you're standing at the sink, washing a cup, just wash the cup. Feel the warm water on your hands, feel the weight of the ceramic. Listen to the sound of the scrub brush. Usually, we wash dishes while trying to rush to the moment after the dishes are done. We treat the present moment like an obstacle, something to get out of the way so we can get to the real life later. But what if this is the real life? Right here with the soapy water. When you bring your mind back to what your hands are doing, something strange happens. The mental chatter quiets down. The timeline collapses. There is no tomorrow, no yesterday. There is just this cup. And in that simplicity, the nervous system finally gets a chance to exhale. This is what meditation actually is. It's not just closing your eyes in a silent room. It's a quality of living. I want to address a trap that people fall into when they hear this, though. We live in a world that turns everything into a competition. And unfortunately, we do the same thing with mindfulness. We try to win at being present. We think, okay, I'm going to be perfectly conscious while I type this email. And then 10 seconds later, we realize we're thinking about what to make for dinner. And we get mad. We judge ourselves. We think, I'm bad at this. I'm not spiritual enough. My mind is too messy. If there is one thing I want you to take away from this episode, it's this. Awareness is not a performance.
You cannot force presence. The harder you try to wrestle your mind into submission, the more tired you will get. It's like trying to smooth out ripples in a lake by hitting the water with a flat iron. You just create more disturbance. Your mind is going to wander. That is its nature. It has been trained for decades to analyze, protect, and plan. It's a survival machine. So when it wanders off, don't take it personally. Imagine you are training a puppy to sit. When the puppy runs off to chase a butterfly, you don't scream at it. You don't say, "You are a terrible dog." You just smile and gently bring it back. That is the practice. The magic isn't in staying focused perfectly forever. The magic is in the return. You are eating and you drift off, gently come back to the taste. You're walking and you get lost in worry. Softly come back to the sensation of your feet on the pavement. Do it with zero guilt. Guilt is just a heavier form of sleep. Just return, softly, lovingly. There's an old story about a soldier who wanted to find peace. He heard that chanting a mantra was the way to enlightenment. So he decided he would force his way into peace. He chanted while he marched, he chanted while he ate, he chanted while he cleaned his rifle. He tried to drown out the world with his spiritual practice. But instead of finding peace, he went nearly crazy. He couldn't sleep because the words kept looping in his head. He couldn't hear the birds, or his friends, or the life happening around him, because he was so busy trying to be spiritual. He had turned meditation into a wall between him and the world. Real presence doesn't block out life. It illuminates it. It lets life in. This is why the approach of Zen or the teaching of the Buddha is so practical. They didn't say, ignore your life. They said, wake up to it. When you work, just work, but bring your whole self to the desk. Have you ever noticed how children play, or how an athlete plays a sport? They are running, sweating, expending massive amounts of energy. But when they finish, they are glowing. They are refreshed. Why? Because they were whole. They weren't playing soccer while worrying about their taxes. They were fully integrated. But when we sit in a meeting for an hour, fully divided, body in the chair, mind in the future, we leave feeling like we've run a marathon. When the body and mind are united, energy flows. When they fight, energy leaks. So, this week, I want to invite you to try an experiment. Don't try to change your whole life. Don't try to be a monk. Just pick one activity. Maybe it's your morning coffee. Maybe it's brushing your teeth. Maybe it's walking from your car to your front door. Decide that for that one activity, you are going to be completely there. When you walk to the door, feel the breeze. Look at the sky. Don't reach for your phone. Don't plan the evening. Just take the steps. You might be surprised by what happens. You might find that the colors of the world look a little brighter. You might find that your face softens. You might find that the people around you, your spouse, your kids, your colleagues, feel more seen by you. Because when you are present, you are actually listening, not just waiting for your turn to speak. The first step is half the journey. You don't need to be enlightened. You just need to be here. Life becomes so much gentler when we stop resisting the moment we are in. So, as we close today, let's practice it one last time. Wherever you are, just be there. Let the mind rest where the body already is. You don't have to go anywhere to find peace. You are already home. Thank you for listening. I'll catch you in the next moment.